a phrase that comes up in the 12 steps a couple times, in a couple of the steps, which is God as we understand Him, or as we understand Him right now. Again, I think that is a really important point for all of us to keep in mind in our spiritual life, recognizing that in a couple of things, that number one, that we have to expect that even if even if we're a Christian now or we're Catholic and we think we've kind of got it all figured out, we have to recognize and expect that there's going to be a continual revelation of a deeper understanding of who God is. And that's just the humble assumption of a Christian, is that, well, however much I know God now, there's more to know. My image of God is imperfect because it's my image. And so, but it's also, I think, important that aspect of these steps, in that right now, as best as you understand God, you need to try to respond to Him. And that is good enough for now. Like, that is where you have to start. We can't get caught up in this, oh, God can't love me or doesn't love me unless I do X, or I won't be okay until I get there, or I won't be fulfilled. No, right now you're in the presence of God, and you can begin, and you must begin. And if you don't begin now, well, you're going to have to begin some other time. So you might as well begin now to draw close to God as best as you understand Him. And that's actually the path to, I mean, for people who are if they're not Christian and they're thinking about this stuff, or they're Christian and maybe they're thinking about embracing the Catholic Church, they're learning about it. We have to always, this is the reason we have the show, is that the most important thing today is that you remain faithful to Jesus, you draw close to Him, and you keep allowing Him to lead you forward. You know, we've had a couple people around the Camino Network over the years, who they get really worried about the outcome. They get really worried, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe the Catholic Church really isn't it. Or maybe what if the Catholic Church is true and I don't join today? Am I in danger? And we try to put them at ease. It's like, listen, the most important thing today is fidelity to Jesus as much as you understand Him. And if you're not sure if the Catholic Church is the true church yet, well, keep studying. That's part of your fidelity to Jesus today. That you can draw close to Jesus, you can receive His peace today, and yes, allow Him to lead you through each step forward. And we believe that, again, He wants, the Catholic Church is who she says she is, and that's that this side of heaven, hopefully that's where God's leading you. But even if not, even if you die before that happens, whatever, the important thing is that today you're as faithful to Jesus as you understand Him. And that's the process part of this, the journey. It's not that the destination doesn't matter, because it does, but to get there, you have to follow Jesus today and trust His providence in that.
And I think that that's so important that we put it in the context of a journey, because that's exactly what it is, right? The 12 steps are a journey. The spiritual life is a journey. I mean, there's in the is it Exodus where they're talking about it says the God led. Can you hear the sirens behind me?
I can.
I think they're coming to get me. Yeah. No, I guess not. They're going to help somebody. So there you are. It's all about me, right? I'm not much, but I'm all I ever think about. It says very clearly, God led the Israelites out of the desert in stages. In stages. We know that, right? 40 years. Took him. So this journey that we're on is a journey of saying yes to Jesus. Just keep saying yes to Jesus. That's what I have invited people to do. Just keep saying yes to Jesus, and Jesus will eventually take you where He wants you to be. Just keep saying yes. But again, that can be scary because I want to be in control. I want it all done yesterday, and Jesus is like, well, you're not going to get it all done yesterday because it's my time frame, not yours. So just trust in the slow work of God.
Yeah,
that God is leading you. Just keep saying yes as best you can. God doesn't love us because we're good. God loves us because He is good. It's not our character that makes us lovable. It's God's character that loves us. Right? God's character is what's important, the most important.